Hello, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and Pop Culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Happy Throwback Thursday to you. We're back in action for a bit. Yes, it's a little bit early, but yeah, we've kind of thrown the regular schedule to the wind for the sake of trying to at least reclaim any motivation available, because things have just been all over the place last few weeks, last month or two. But hope all is going well. Hope you're ready for a weekend. Friday's Eve is, well, technically Friday is almost upon us because it is Friday's Eve, and then that means the weekend is around the corner. So yeah, hopefully mood is not too grim otherwise. I mean, it is dark outside. It is only 6 p.m. and I'll just say daylight savings time and the adjustments suck. We could get rid of that anytime now. But anyway, if you're new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you also get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and the long-running video game deep dives, mostly as filler, because really the primary thing here is at least you get a front row seat to watching a franchise get built from scratch, from the ground up. So it's kind of like an outlet for just miscellaneous things going on. Obviously, you have a lot out there to pick from, so glad to have you. Thanks for joining us. We are currently on Odysee and Twitch and YouTube, so feel free to lurk or chat at your convenience. I do my best to keep up with everything, although I don't multitask very well, so sometimes I'm a bit scattered, but I do try to address everything that I can. Yeah, so let's talk about the usual stuff. Nothing earth-shattering these days. So numbers all steady. So thanks to everybody who's been hanging out. I see we've had some really healthy viewership over on YouTube. So thanks to those who've been checking things out over there. Of course, Odyssey is still kind of like in the tank right now with their things going on. It's reaching the point where I have to reach out to their support to figure out why certain people are still able to leverage their legacy blockchain while I lost the privilege of that several weeks ago now, because it really looks like Odyssey probably has had a shift in their user base over the last couple years, so maybe people just aren't using as much, and we must have mostly been getting our reviews from being up in the trending section, which we can't really do because everybody else is getting to use that while we can't, so not sure what to say about that. But otherwise, everything's good. That's just my rambling about the analytics, and maybe we've been at this for 2.5 years, and still finding it's a Mount Everest climb, but we're still working on our ground game. So, speaking of ground game, I'll get to that here in a second, but let me talk about what's going on Fireball protocol wise, since that's on the screen there. So, it's been a few days, so we are just north of 60 pages left to go in the first draft. So, that means still a couple weeks to go on those updates, but then it's the never ending scramble at the tail end to figure out, okay, what sections need to get written, where they need to go, any other overarching changes, reviewing old notes. So there's a lot to do in the few weeks to follow, but I would like to be done for the most part by the end of 2025, but I think it wouldn't be unreasonable to say it could run into January or February. Preferably as few weeks as possible, the better. Because if I were to go back, I mean, hard to believe it's only been about a year and a half. I think I finished the changes and all the modifications to draft one on book one, like say in April, and then by the time January or not January, June, July-ish was ready to go live, and I had some things to shuffle with, working with an editor and getting the process down. Well, I mean, at least now that I know most of the process, at least other than the cover and things like that, there's not too much to slow things down. My format and everything is already going to be ready to go, so some of that will already be taken care of. So it's really just the extra writing that's going to get probably a bit of a slowdown trying to go from that first draft into the final version. And of course, as many edit passes as possible, because hard to believe it's like a never-ending process to keep finding things, no matter how small. Thankfully, you do have the OCD mentality in that case, because it is helpful to try to find those things and then be able to remove them yourself rather than have to pay somebody to do it all the time, because that would add up quite a bit over the number of times it takes to get things knocked out. So, what else we got going on here? So, speaking of ground game, so we have our next show. It's hard to believe it's been a little over a month since we had a show. That will be this Saturday, November 8th at Chippewa Valley High School in Clinton Township, Michigan. So this is cool because we have not had any indoor shows in a while. I miss having indoor shows because it means I don't have to lug the tent around for one. Because this will be our first holiday one, I'm hoping for sizable traffic. Now, I've talked to a lot of vendors over the year and other people just in general. It seems like a lot of people have tightened their spending, so it's understandable that maybe people aren't spending as much. But at least with it being holiday, you never know. Maybe people doing more gift buying and things like that. But I'm excited to finally be doing one again after having a few weeks off. But as I've mentioned previously, so I know you won't be able to see these very well, but these are show exclusives for now until I eventually get, an online partner. But I got the mini print of the remade version of Jill Valentine, and then got the mini print of Colin from Code Geass, action pose running. Even got her key that goes to her mech or mecha, if you're referring to the anime version. So I'll have those available along with full sizes. Full sizes don't have the code names on them. And also, of course, going to have the usual supply of Ascendant Chaos copies, signature included with purchase. I'm going to have the usual Aladdin 3477 stuff, and also the prints and any other things we've had thus far this year. Oh, and t-shirts and stuff like that. So, like I said, looking forward to it. If you are in the neighborhood, whether through traveling or live nearby, feel free to swing on by, say hello. And we got that going on. So, what else is happening? Pop culture wise, I just found out a little while ago. I mean, I kind of mildly excited for it because it is a franchise that's been fun. Not like top of the charts, but there's definitely been certain things over the years that have been influential from it. It looks like the Mummy series is going to get a part 4, not only with Brendan Fraser, but somehow they're bringing Rachel Weisz back as well. Now, number 3 was a solid attempt to do something different, getting into, whichever dynasty, in China. So I don't know what direction they're going, but they did recast Rachel Weisz's character at the time with Maggie Gyllenhaal. So the fact they're going back and bring her, I'm like, it's at least an effort to restore, what's the more iconic elements of it. The Mummy thing that they were trying to do with Tom Cruise was absolutely abysmal. So, here's to hoping that they bring a light-hearted franchise with a lot of action stuff into it, make a comeback. And again, the franchise has had its ups and downs. I mean, it's Scorpion King spinoff, not super fantastic, and Grand Mummy 2, even though it's one of those cases where I liked the sequel better than the prior, the movie was panned at the time for its CG was still not anywhere near what we have today. So the CG version of The Rock as the Scorpion King was pretty rough, but overall they did a lot of cool things, especially in 1 and 2. So we'll see what happens with that. But no, not much else on the pop culture space. It's another day, another what's going wrong with Disney, what's going on with the crappy video game industry, and it's usually just not worth it. I try not to focus on the negative. I mean, again, there is so much opportunity for creatives to get in the space, write something, code something, build something, promote it. So for all the whiners and complainers out there want to put their money where their mouth is, start supporting independents, and for those who are the independents, start making stuff so people can throw your money at it. Because everything is kind of dismal, but we're here trying to be the light on a hill, so to speak, of trying to create some stuff. And of course, in the meantime, we're playing franchises, from other things. But building a franchise does take a lot of work, so understandably, got to get eyes on it. But until then, we'll at least work around the perimeter of things that kind of may have been influential or similarly in the same vein or are fun. Which I say that, and that's kind of a bit of a paradox because getting into Tomb Raider 3 here. This is reaching probably the worst game I have ever played. And I don't know if I ever had a game that I felt like was the worst game I ever played, because if I ever found a game that was not enjoyable, I stopped playing it. This is definitely an exercise in endurance, because there's definitely some bugs with the modern control scheme here, not to mention the lingering, long-running strategy that just got stale after the first entry of Tomb Raider. Again, I don't hate the franchise. It's just that I went from Tomb Raider 1 all the way up to Tomb Raider 7, technically, with Legend, and didn't play anything in between. So we're battling our way through. And speaking of the other entries, so I did not yet show this yet, but I do have the physical edition here finally for 4, 5, and 6. So I might need a week off in between, but who knows when that week off might be. So we'll probably still carry on with that one, even though it's not very exciting, knowing that given how rough Tomb Raider 3 is, the game already had a reputation for being horrid by the time they got to the PS2 version with Angel of Darkness, and that's, you know, the latter entry afterwards. So we'd have to get through Chronicles and what was the other one? Last Revelation before we get into that. I got some work cut out for us. So yeah, here we are. We're on episode 40, which I called Cart-astrophe. Because, yes, we spent a lot of time getting in and out of the carts, fighting the control system, and I still have no idea where we're going. So if I were to make the initial claim, this could be a short episode. Could be the case, but I'd prefer to solve the mystery here, figure out where I'm stuck. But, man, the carts and stuff are not making it very easy here. So we'll see what happens, won't we? So from what I recall, I mean, we've still got, there's an opening behind this building. Or no, I'm sorry. That building. Haven't figured out how to get into. I don't know if we had the ability to pick up the crowbar again, because that's the only way to seemingly get into that door. Because that's what happened in the prior level. But we also have the frozen water section, which seemingly needs us to activate another switch somehow. So without knowing what to do about that, I'm not sure where we're supposed to go to get out of here. I mean, it does seem like the water is the way out because there's another door that's closed, but I don't know if that's from a button or something we're supposed to do with that. So let's go on the minecart ride again here until we die. And see if I can't figure out which section's missing. It's interesting that she's got the wrench. You know, if she had the wrench, she could even use that to open the door, perhaps. But we've also got this room. I've not figured out how to get into this room yet, either. How do I break? Okay, square's the break. And yes, this game is so fun trying to figure out where to break and where to not break. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was. Because you have to break enough to get that, but you don't want to break too much so that you don't lose speed over the next hurdle there. Good times. Cart-astrophe Part 2. Who made this game? You'd be slapped. See that hole up in the wall over there? Still don't know how to get in there, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's connected to that door in some way. Or if there, you know, there's a hole over there somewhere. I don't know if that would have any way to do with it. Okay, so hypothetically, what if I were to really slow down here? Or at least slow here. Okay, so she should then pick up speed a little bit. Not enough to tip over. Now she makes that one. There we go. Okay. So let's get out here, just look around, because I can't figure out what else I'm doing. And of course, I'm stuck. Stuck, stuck, stuck. Here we go. This is embarrassing for the developers. Tank controls. Exit. Get out of the cart. Switch back to normal controls. Alright. I don't know if I've done any more exploring on the track or not. So that seems like too steep of a hill. Okay, let's go back this way for a second here. Seems like that's death, but could she reach that? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's not going to kill her by doing that. It's just out of reach. And again, with a perpetually infinite dentist drill in our ear. Okay, that's enough to conclude that's not likely to happen. Without some spring boots. Okay. Oh, well, that worked. Okay. Nothing else here. Wait, where did that go? Oh, that's right. I never did figure out what this was all about. Or did I? Oh, that's right. We did that before. That was the way down to the... Anyway, that were the stupid brundleflies. I don't even know what a brundlefly is, but whatever they were calling them. Okay. So we'll come back to that. It is possible to survive it. Oh, that was smart. Can you say poor timing? Alright, let's not wait. Alright, you know what? I guess we'll have to wait. Get up, Lara. This is obnoxious. Okay. So we went down there. What's this way, then? Oh, this was nothing, wasn't it? I don't know what the whole point of this was. Like, why on earth did they create this? Like, normally this would just be a terrible... you don't make visual things that go nowhere unless it's an intentional dead end. That's... There's no switch, there's no indicator of anything relevant to being over there. Okay, so this was the way to go. And I did not find anything here. This was supposedly a solid object. The open ceiling was a distraction. So I needed to fall onto this end. End up needing to dive. Let's try that again. Nope, that's it. Not happening. And completely missed the extra ledge. Okay. That's what we want. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be a little bit more thorough, trying to figure out what I could have overlooked last time. I should have technically killed everything else of consequence. And yes, stupid cave with nothing in it. Unless there's a switch. Use my infinite number of flares here. Alright, no switch on that wall. Nothing on that wall. Okay, so then the plan was to go down. And then go down some more. And then drop. Oh, he's back. There's another one. Oh, that's right. Maybe I didn't kill the other one last time. That's also possible. Can I hit him from here? Nope. There was also that room up there. Let's deal with this one more time. This also is another empty room. Gonna get some black light flares here in case they put anything in neon glowing ink on the ice cavern walls. Okay, nothing to see. I mean, that was some developer's idea of a compelling dead end somehow. Okay. Oh, we have actually cycled everything. We have cycled through all the saves here. That's like a list of 50. That's terrible. I already put 2+ hours into this thing. I don't even know if we've had that happen yet. Oh, he knows I'm here. Wow, good job. That's why I saved. Whoa! Quality control, please. Okay, so why did she not grab the ledge? Oh, is it because that was still too far? I've got to literally go all the way out to here. Talk about finicky. Oh, really? That's all kinds of ridiculous. See, I mean, I'm either got to go for where it's flat or for where it's closest. So I guess maybe here seems like the closest spot. Like, and you gotta be kidding me. Snack time. Only took like the second try last time. Alright, let's try from here. Come on. Alright, let's try from here. Obviously, this seems the less likely. Least likely, I should say. Alright, is it literally making go all the way to the far side? By Gary Larson. Alright, this is the most narrow, almost second most narrow spot. Alright. I'm grabbing, R2 has been the ledge grab thing, so is it because I got a flare in hand? Let's try doing it without the flare, because since we have so much fun getting in and out of boats, would not surprise me if something that ridiculous also contributes to the problem. Okay, get rid of that. Can't believe the flare would be the thing, but you never know. So right here. Oh my goodness, so she literally can't grab the next ledge if she's got a flare in hand. What a bunch of crap. Now, the preferred thing here is if she grabs the next ledge again. Okay. Okay. So apparently left him alive last time. And he disappears, so it's not like he provides a key or anything. Alright, so that was the whole reason for not bothering. There's nothing here. There's no movable wall. There is no switch. There is a lantern. And that's it. Nothing of value was gained. I mean, the only, like, game logic scenario to me would have been, oh, well, the last guy that you kill drops the key. Well, oh, this is now a problem because I can't necessarily get past him. Bye. Is he gonna chase me? I mean, he was kind of nice to us. He helped out, take out the bad guys, but... Let's Got a red light on the wall. Alright, so we already dove in the water, got the rocket, but... Oh, that's the drill thing. Like, what is that? As much as it seems like you could climb on that... Hold on. That may not just be a red light, that might be a switch, because why else would that ledge be there? I don't think I did anything with that last time. Alright. More time to explore. What's the... Like, oh, we're probably have to go from the way we did over there last time. Okay. What we had to do, we had to go from here to here. There to there. Instead, I went off to that cave rather than jumping this way. So now, I'm willing to bet this might be something relevant. The crowbar. Couldn't see it. Wow. So there is one. What does this do? Nothing? So there's just a random red light here. So the only thing, it's like, is the red light there to get your attention, or is it there to be background decoration? Because it's like, otherwise you'd have no reason to come over here. Can I use the crowbar right now? Nope. Okay. Alright, well at least that gives an indication of how to get through the door that's locked. Of course, they would have made it so much easier if they could have let us take the crowbar from the previous level, right? Alright, well now it doesn't feel like a total loss. Okay, now let's make sure I get through here correctly. Ooh, cutting it close. Okay. That warrants a save. And now we fight with the jank controls again. Make sure we land correctly. So after watching both Full Dive and have already gotten into Shangri-La Frontier, this is what they would call in those franchises trash games. Not quality. They're sufferable to get through, and yet, at least in the context of Shangri-La Frontier, the protagonist is like all about putting himself through those miserable situations. I, however, am not. Alright, what's the trick? Which would have to be facing here? Whoa, she still bounced her head off that. Narrowly survived. Hey, it looks like the winch starter. Could try to jump on top of this to pull it out. It does not seem like a good idea. Alright, at last we have finally made what you call progress. So I think this is going to put us above the track, drop onto the track, go get to the cart. Alright, let's do this so I don't fall. And voila, we're back at the cart. Nice. I'm not riding the brakes, save me. Oh, yeah, the one where the, take the camera away from me right there. Oop, duck. Or forced to duck. Alright, so the middle one wasn't the problem. As soon as, was the top one, which will if you don't slow down, it'll run you right through the midsection again. Alright, now let's see if she'll get out. Nope. This is insane. How about if I hold it for 3 hours? Perhaps it's a capacitor problem. This is so stupid. I gripe about it all day long. Wonder why I'm salty about technology. Okay, here we go. Finally, get through this door. And just like that. Oh, what is this for? It's a battery. Really? Oh, it looks like there might be something ahead. So say it looks like a dead end to me. We're just doing this to make sure there's no switches on the wall. Sure doesn't look like it. Oh, no, that's the lights are seeping through the floor, so that does not actually... It is a dead end. Ah. Alright, and I still never figured out how to get in that spot over there, because I need to figure out how to backflip off the wall somehow. Alright, let me see if I'm missing the obvious here. So the question is, where's the battery go? Is this for that water thing? See, I can't reach that. It's going to let me pick up the used player again. Okay, so is the water thing at the top or the bottom track? I can't remember. Guess we'll do the bottom. We're here. Have cart will travel. In the worst fashion possible. Yes, it's totally a casual ride, Laura. Sit back, have some popcorn. Alright, so now that we got the switches taken care of, that's a little less disastrous. Alright, don't break on that one. Okay. So I think so what did I do last time? I went... oh, well, that one actually worked. So I need to remind myself... Oh, not good. I need to remind myself how cold the water is so I don't do stupid stuff like this. I'm going to die. Did I go over here? Because I think I did, or I didn't figure out how to get across there. Or maybe that was it. Okay. Oh, I couldn't remember what was the point of all this. That was the issue. There's technically nowhere to go. Like, is the whole point of this because you can drop out of somewhere else? And doesn't seem like that's the case. Those are not monkey bars. Why would they, why would they have built this in here? Again, seemingly another useless exit, entry point, something like that. There's nothing there to latch onto. I mean, this is very intentional. You don't do stuff like this for no reason. It's like you'd almost have to be able to dump the cart, be able to survive dumping the cart. It just makes no sense. But it's not like, unless they reset the cart by walking back up there, there's not anything else to do. Okay, so... Oh, hold on. So, nope, that's the same spot. Now, I don't think I've been able to get up there yet. So that's the only thing in question, then. Is there a way up here? Does not seem like there is. Because that's, hypothetically, this is where that crystal would be, or the emo. Oh, no, we're coming down through this way. Okay, no, this is not the other track where it's got the other stuff. The other one's in this room, so you'd have to be able to climb up here, go back out this way. This is the room that's got the other stuff in it. Or prior to the turn. Yeah, see this room. How on earth are you supposed to get into here? So that is bullets. Okay, so nothing here. It does look like there's something over here, though. Where does this connect? And do we have access to it? Interesting. Okay. Oh, huh. Well, would you look at that? So that's connected. So the room with the stuff in is connected to this hole. So again, either I got to try to figure out how to backflip off of this thing, or figure out... Oh, there's more stuff in there too. How to get somewhere into this room. That looks like a one-way trip, though. If that's a one-way trip, that is the way in. You'd come through here. You'd be stuck in here. You'd have to then climb your way out of this room somehow. I don't have a solution to that. Seems like that's shallow enough to do something about it, but it doesn't seem like they can give you a way up here. Alright, I guess our next objective here is to figure out what the battery does. Alright, I'm going to do a stupid maneuver here, make sure there's nothing else in the water. Nope, that's pretty much it. And there goes my health. Alright, we'll try going through here one more time. With flares. So we normally would have gone through there. Actually, let's walk the whole process again. Alright, so we'll start here. Nothing. Nothing. One-way trip. And with the irritating noise. Okay, we'll check both sides here. I would think that's where we gotta go. Nothing here. No switches. Can I climb this? Doesn't seem like it. Find the hole in the floor. Actually, do I need to find the hole in the floor now? Or is that afterward? Seizure warning. The pause is to avoid the noise. Okay, maybe it's after the fact. Alright, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, now we're underneath. No, that would put us underneath. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it was going underneath optional, because I think that must have just done it for the items then. Well, come on. Okay, so there's a hole in the floor here somewhere. Alright, let's double check, make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, so you can't go around that way. Can't climb up on that. Nothing there. And dead end. Okay, so that was a side thing just to go pick up some items that they had under there. I'm almost there. I don't want to waste a flare to get out of here. Oh, that was another dead flare. Saw the pickup icon there. Okay, so that's the other side of the fence. Then we gotta go up here. See, well, that's what's mind-boggling. You know, she couldn't do the ledge drop, and yet she can climb perfectly fine with it in her hand normally. Like, why did she pull a Rambo and put it in her teeth? I've run with sparklers in my mouth before. Don't think I'm kidding. I've done it. Grand. So what if I don't have peripheral vision anymore? Okay, so we had multiple switches here. So that... I'm trying to remember how this worked. Of course. This game sucks. Why am I playing it? Okay. Now I don't feel like going through that all over again. So we went through there. We should have come out over here. Yeah, so that's right where we would come out from there. So the first time through, that would open this door, but also we would have needed this button to go through here. Okay, nothing in there. Alright, so we end up getting... Was it the winch or something out of here? I forgot what we got. So the button there allowed us to go through there, which goes back. Okay, and then we fought the dude here. This simply opens the door. And closes the door. Except I'm saying it in reverse order. Alright, so nothing there. Took care of him. That's right, we went into the water to get it. That's what we did. So make sure there's nothing else going on here. No spot for a battery. We'll check down there one more time. Make sure there's nothing else extra. And she breaks her head on the ice. Okay, so we grab the rockets, we grab the winch, or whatever the piston thing, whatever it was. Gonna freeze to death. There we go. Okay, so nothing. We have now double checked this area. Any switches on the wall in the shadows? So I've got a crow. Oh, did I drop the crowbar? Yeah, I did drop the crowbar. Or at least they took it away. I'll have to see if they actually, if it's still sitting on the platform. Alright, so this is the way out. So that other side area is really just the save crystal and bullets then. So we know what it's connected to, just don't know how to get to it. Again, barring any acrobatic shenanigans. Crunch. Oh, of course. Sprint, Laura. Run like you need a V8. Hold on, what is this? Why does this look a little unusual? Raised ceiling for no good reason. And I'm running backwards. Okay. Where are we going now? Alright, don't really need to duck there. Do you need to do this, though? Oh, come on. Somebody doesn't have their cart driver's license. Do that again. Alright, just pulling the brakes here. There we go. So it's not like I can hit that again to go through this alternatively. Is there anything in here? I don't think there is. Nope. Of course, it stops too short. Yep, she ain't getting out. Tank controls. Exit cart. Modern controls. Resume normal operations. Alright, so we've just got the last one to do, so we gotta figure out where this battery goes, and also see if the crowbar is still here, just because. Is it? Survey says. Nope, they took it away. They're like, one-time good deal. It's like a lockpick. Like a lockpick in Oblivion. You don't use it right, you're done. Okay. So here we go. Hoping we're going to find the way out of here. No boost. Might as well do some squats. Oh, that was not a good idea. Nope. Alright, so leave that one alone. Make that jump. And, oop, bonk. duck some more. And duck some more. Oh, that just opened. That's interesting. I don't remember. I didn't quite catch it doing that before. Okay. Wow, that one works. You can get out of that one, no problem. All right. Let's figure out if this battery is what we need. All right. Lead acid battery. Well, would you look at that? Why did it operate last time, or at least drop with, It's showing me underwater, but see, it did drop. That's weird. See, it was not supposed to drop, but it's somehow activated even though we didn't have the battery. So, seems like we've now found all clues. Oh, but I haven't done anything with it. Oh, I didn't put this in there yet. Okay. Now is it going even deeper? Do I activate it? No, see, I don't activate it once it does that. Okay, here we go. Time to freeze to death. Under the proper conditions this time. Oh, nice job, Laura. Oh, the crane is in the way, so she can't swan dive from right there. Here, let me swan dive onto this. Or not. Okay, let's not bother. So let's go in here first. Keep from freezing to death. Yeah, nice place to make an apartment. You wouldn't have to worry about the air conditioning bill. Alright, here we go. See, that thing down there seems like what we need to do, but... Let me climb up in here first. Now, that didn't seem like it was there last time. So herein is the problem. If I still don't have everything I need down here, there's still something else that needs to be discovered. Okay, it's open this time now that we had the battery. All right. Oh, not good. Spasms. Death. Okay, so we're down there. So is it forcing us the health back because it knows we're going to need it? Like, is there any other safe zone before we get there? It does not seem like it. So we don't have many choices here. Ooh! Uh-oh! Ah, that's what they're doing. Dang jerks. Forcing us to use health packs to keep from freezing. Hey, we got Best91 stopping in on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Party of few. Are you a fan of Tomb Raider player, spectator, strategist? Alright, we've finally figured out at least what's going on here. Now let's swim around the corner. Yeah, of course they give us the health pack for the long shaft upward. Oh, I died before I got there. Before I realized I needed to hit the health pack. So close. So frozen. Frigid booty in Antarctica. Oh. Okay, cool. So you've never played Tomb Raider? Yeah. So what we're working on is the remaster of Tomb Raider 1 through 3. This is the third game. I've been at it for a year on and off. We're at the tail end of the game on this one, so Lara. I mean, so if you're not familiar with Tomb Raider, or if you are, just stop me. But yeah, classic action adventure game. A lot of puzzle solving back in the day, but also very difficult at times. Very obscure things to find. Oh, can I make it? Get up there before you freeze. Wow, barely. Okay, I was gonna say they better not me. I didn't see another way to have to do that again. So are we at the tail end of this level or not? I can't believe. Oh, hold on. Is this the? No, it can't be. They wouldn't have sent us into that other room. What? What is this? Oh, yep. Yeah. What? Whoa. Is he hostile or not? Is he gonna shoot at me? Oh, so these guys don't automatically shoot. That's cool. It's like, hey, if you survived this far, you must not be all stupid. Wow, this is not even the end of the level. Oh, my word. This is craziness. Okay, so... I mean, so the fact he's here, that means those other things are going to show up at some point, but we're now in an open cavern. Well, the bottomless pit, seemingly, but there's also random things scattered along the walls, so I'm guessing we're going to have to figure out how to scale down or get across without dying. And the fact that they've built an installation several miles under the ice, I have no idea what that's doing here. I guess we'll start this way. What is that? That looks like it might be a door. Oh, hi! I mean, I technically could save my bullets and let the other guy get... Oh, did that poison me? It did. Alright, we're going to do that a little differently. Waste the health pack and the bullets. Okay. What's going on there, Han Solo? Han Solo, the flamethrower. Alright, so let's lead this thing out here. That's why he's here. Come get some, walrus man. Save me! Bro, get to work. Oh, he's not even going to be able to go up there. I'm going to have to use the bullets then. At least he can't poison me this time. Alright, so that looked... I was going to say, I thought this was a door, but they keep putting those guys at, like, dead ends where there's nothing to do. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, so let's carry on. Let's go see... Of course, when it's a rickety bridge, the probability is always high that the bridge is going to fall out from under you. So, do I want to chance it just yet, or do I need to find my way across first? So there's a spot for another bridge, but there isn't one. Questionable. Alright, here we go. And there's another... Okay, now that's not trippy at all. So we got Easter Island figures down here under the ice too, or did they, like, relocate them? Why is that guy posted over there if he's not even any help? Oh, there's another one. No, you may not. Oh, you did poison me from over there. She's not locking on because it's considered inside the room, I think. Or maybe he's not. Nope, he's not. Okay, now he's done. I'm still poisoned. Huh. That guy's all kinds of useless. Alright, so how do I go down there to get that thing and survive getting back up here? That I don't know. Alright, let's get the unpoisoning happening here. Alright. Yep, Easter Island statues. Okay, I can stand up here. Means I can go up here. There's a health pack. Alright, what else we got? That does not look like a passable hole in the wall. Okay, steep sides on the building. Nothing to see there. Is that an accessible front door? Oh, there's a switch. Hey, imagine that. Open sesame. Okay. Oh, yes. Warning klaxon. All right, let me make one attempt here to see if I can figure out how to get the thing on the wall before proceeding, just in case this is the tail end of the level. Let's find out. All right, so we got grenades there. So you got a path there. You got jumping path there. Jumping to there. Where does this come from and where does it go? Oh, whoa, there's even more stuff. So, what the? So the idea is this is the dead end. You'd have to come all the way over here for the secret. So getting down there, though, isn't the issue. How do you get back up? Probably from here. Okay. We got a possibility here. Hold on to your butts. That's not it! Let's say we try that again. Without the oops. That's not it. Nope. That's definitely not it. Death by dry ice. Okay, let's figure this out here. How about we jump over to this way, hit this sharp edge. Okay, we can live with that. Of course, now we gotta listen to the alarm buzzer indefinitely. Okay. Which way? I'm guessing... It seems like that she's gonna hit the wall doing that. Of course, I'm going to save every step of the way here. It's not worth redoing every single time. Oh, come on. Case in point. With all the grace of a hammer-toed elephant. And there we go again. Yeah, I don't even have the clearance to do a running jump from where I'm standing right there. Alright, let's try that again. So no running jump there. Woof. That was cutting a little close. Okay, she can make that. And that. There we go. Oh, good thing I hit the trigger. I almost gonna biff that one. Ring. There we go. Finally, a secret. 1 of 3. Actually, how many pickups are there? 18 out of 26, so we've covered about 2/3 of the territory, but still only found... Well, I guess I'd count that other one, that hole in the wall is one of the other secrets. That'd be 2 out of 3. I mean, so it seems like we should have covered most of the territory so far. Right, save before the way back. Alright. Alright. What was that little alcove for? I guess you maybe could have come down from that side. For the extremely adventurous. Okay, so now I think we got a problem trying to get over there. Because, yeah, I don't think you're getting back up from... a little sketchy. Let's see if this is it. We'll try it. Gonna have to jump. That seems a bit out of reach. Oh, hold on. Did I load the wrong one? No, that's the right one. It's just that reposition the camera. Alright, you know what? Let's go back over here. Let's see if... this'll... No, that's way too deep. You're not getting back up from there. Okay, scratch that. Alright. What just happened? Oh, yeah. Oops. Alright, how are we doing this? How you getting out of here, Laura? Maybe a long fall down that way, too. See, it seemed like that's the only ledge that seems accessible, though. Nope. That seems too steep. I better not have to do some crazy flip jump to get out of here. Nope. That's going to put you in the hole. That's going to put you in the hole. Oh, maybe try from here. This makes a little bit more sense. There we go. There we go. Got it. Sort of. Or not. Now where? Let the monkey bar this? Oh, come on. If I monkey bar, I'm still not going to have any path. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. This is way too complicated for a secret. Yeah, it's not that. You can't grab the bridge. Alright. Now my next guess is this a climbing wall? Because it's a solid rock face here. Nope. Okay. That's all really steep. She can't go any further there. I guess maybe you can get to that corner over there. That's a long haul. Alright. Oh, man, the secret's not even going to be worth it if I can't figure out how to get out of it. Nope. Because that's way too... Oh. You can make me jump from there onto the bridge? Nope. That's an Evel Knievel maneuver. Going back down is not going to help me any, because I can't do anything on the other side. I guess maybe I'd have to jump from here to the... Nope. That's not going to cut it. Man. This game's clunky enough. I don't need these kind of frustrations. Alright, let me try jumping from here. No. Alright, a couple more tries, and otherwise I'm scrapping this part. Yeah, that's a wild backflip of a throw, if that's the trick. Yeah, I can't turn her in the air in order to reach that. Okay, last try here. Anything I'm missing? I mean, none of these seem like climbing walls. Everything else seems too steep. I mean, even if I got to that corner, I'd have to at best ledge grab, but it doesn't seem it's continuous. This would be the only other way up. If I could jump to there... Can she jump from there to there? That seems a bit much. That might be a climbing wall. Then she might be able to get out of there. That's the last option I got. I was trying to flip onto the bridge there is a bit silly. Okay, let's see if I can get enough lateral here and see if she can land on... No! That's not it. Not it at all. She can't even get the clearance. Not to mention she wasn't even facing the right way. Nope, don't do that. No, that's way down. That's not going to work. Okay, that's it. Enough of that. How far back I gotta go? So I'm not gonna have the health packs. I'm not gonna get the bullets. It's not like I really use the rocket launcher for much anyway. So there we go. Well, we know the secret's there. Just don't know what to do about it. And we're trapped. Yep, of course. That was the end of the level. So it's an hour 21 on the clock. So that almost matches what we've put in tonight, give or take about 20 minutes. So that also includes 2 hours from the prior episode. That's the borderline, like one of the longest sessions to clear any one level, I think, since we started the remaster. So the night is still young. We'll take a crack at the next one here, because I don't know if we're going to run into some crazy boss fight that's going to split things up over 2 levels or not, but we're going to keep going. Of course, now we found a temple under the snow. All right. I guess we might as well get a new save going here. Somebody's shuffling around. Of course, they could have turned the buzzer off. Okay, we got a keyhole. Is this the ticket booth? The box office? Now watching Ancient Mummy smash your face in. Doesn't quite look so Easter Island as much as perhaps Conquistador. Oh, we got water. Is that a ledge on the post here? It is not. It's in the water. Ah, this water is nice and warm. Or at least it's not going to kill us. Initially. Without perhaps some piranhas. Where are we going? Alright, so we got that up there. What are we doing with it, though? Any symbols that we gotta match up somehow for puzzle solving? I guess... Ooh, there's a switch. Okay. Can I get there at this weird angle? No, not like that. How about we climb this? This ladder that's painted onto the wall. I mean, there's apparently running electricity down here. Someone's gonna jump around the corner here. We got traps, tigers, tarantulas. Hole in the floor. Do I run? Do I walk? Lost City of Tinos. No hole in the floor. Okay. All that drama for nothing. Yes, because I totally want to randomly pull switches in an ancient underground temple. That does nothing to tell me what it does. Okay. So the keyhole's down there. Got the crystal and a rocket right over there. So I probably could get that from here then. Should be able to return to this, hopefully. Oh, that looks open. That wasn't before. Just in case I can't make... Well, you know what? Nope. Okay. We tried. So did this open as a result, or was this already open? I just hadn't seen it yet. Hard to say. Well, the room is locked. It's got a platform. Seemingly we need to... you know what? Given the water in the center of the room, we're probably going to end up having to flood this to get up there. That'd be my guess. If I were a skilled Tomb Raider player, which I'm not... Oh, that opened. That's what opened. Or maybe both. Okay. Okay. The heck is that? I don't want to be picking that up. Get poisoned just by looking at it. Clearly looks like a key. Okay, so that's impassable. The impassable impasse. Okay, so... I didn't get up there from jumping, I got up there from doing this. All right. So I'm just going to finish exploring this. Then we'll try sticking the key in the keyhole. But we got open-ended there. Open-ended there. Doesn't seem like there's any switches, but hey, we got a lifetime supply of flares. So no switches to speak of. Oh, well, there is a switch on the other side of the gate. So let's try... Ah, there's a switch there too. Can I make that? Doesn't seem like it, but let's try. Haha! Check that out. We don't need your switch to open that door. Okay, so we looked at the room we were just in, but nothing... I don't know if it was like a reset or just telling us... I mean, they couldn't have made that easy to get by this, you know, if you're supposed to do something else first. Yeah, that doesn't quite comport or compute. Okay, so we got a ladder. Oh, we just bypassed the thing we needed the key for. I bet you the key's gonna let us to get up here and great. Yeah, the key probably was gonna let us get past all that. Wow. Ulicky. Yeah, oh my goodness. That's... I mean, the game has had alternate path sections, but that's like... Did they not think that through, or did they intentionally build it to be like, okay, well, if speedrunners find this, they're going to want to do this to bypass the key. Because we had that happen in the London section where it completely skipped the whole map. I mean, this wouldn't have skipped much. We're just skipping, you know, a few steps here, but not very impressive. So it could technically go down here. What does this do for us? So we could see through there for that. You get flooded in here. Yeah, I don't like this room. This is the water switch. Oh, now there's a ladder to get up there. Now I see that. Oh, and that now opened for us. Okay, cool. All right, that's nice. Throw some bad guys at us on the way. Some new villains. Here we go. What does this do for us? Is that a puzzle up there or something different? See, I see 5 knobs on the wall. And nothing else here. Okay. Oh, goody. So if there's 5... Oh. There's symbols on the wall, too. Now that I see them. And I don't know what I'm supposed to randomly press here. So we got person, bulls, leaf. Person, birds, fish. Person, plants, bull. Person, fish, bird. Wow. Okay, is this a trial and error, or do I need to find something to give me the visual cue? Because I don't know what I'm looking for. We'll start here in the middle. Seemingly did nothing, so we got plant. Okay, they all have a person up top. So you got bull, plant, birds, fish, plant, bull. Alright, where's the visual cue? What are we looking for? I don't know if that's supposed to look like a keyhole up there on the moon or what. Nothing in the water. And I was incorrect about flooding the room, apparently. So that's the same kind of symbol here. So you got banana, Lucky Charms, and more Lucky Charms. See, I figured maybe this room would have given a visual indicator, but that does not look like it. Of course, the music did change. That's not helping any. Let's see if there's a visual cue somewhere. Okay, that was a one-way trip. Nothing in here. More worn wallpaper. And I'm basing this on what we had off the first Antarctica levels, the fact that the engine needed to be restarted. And of course, they buried the blueprint in the wall. You can press switches all day long until you get the great trial and error sequence. So I don't see anything here. So we went downstairs. So this then leads us back over to here. What was this? This was the way in. Okay, nothing on this wall. Is this that's probably where we got the... I don't know, that was the thing that opened where the key was. So that's the ramp in here. Okay. That's still not open. Let's see if we can fly the drone through the wall. We can. That's great. That's not meant to be part of the strategy. Okay. Either way, there's nothing there. Alright, we grab the key. That still sounds like whispering or shuffling here. Okay, the next thing is, do these guys move? Any symbolism on these guys? So I don't see anything distinct about that one or that one. So those two are facing that way. He's facing that way. He's facing that. So all 4 of them facing the same direction. And I see no symbolism anywhere other than stuff that just seems useless. So I'm out of guesses here, so I'm guessing we're going for the trial and error option. So we got again, more powered lighting in here. Crack in the wall. Closed gate. Likely closed gate leading into the next section. Alright, we're just going to arbitrarily start pressing buttons. So we'll try to match some things up here. So let's go plants with plants. And plant. Nothing. Okay, so let's go for all 5. Okay, there's all 5 doing nothing for us. How many permutations we got? So there's... okay, so we did the odds. Now let's do the evens. Nope. Okay, how about... well, what other... How, all right, so the only one that's got 2 birds, it'd be this one and this one. Doubtful that did anything. Okay. Now, this would be even worse if there's a particular sequence. Because otherwise you'd have to undo them and then start all over again. Alright, so did the 2-bird combo. We technically would have already done the bull combo because we did 1-3 and then didn't respond. Alright, yeah, because of the plants, that's why I would have done that way. So let's go outer, no, yeah, we wouldn't have done this yet. There's one end. And the other. Nope. How about we do all middles? Also doubtful. Yeah, this is delightful. A puzzle without the target. Alright, done all middles, done the ends. Haven't done 1, 2, 4, and 5. Nope. The arrows around the corners don't seem to give any visual indicator. Alright, let's fly around the map, see if I can find any other clues. No point walking all over the place. So the first time we hit the switch, this one here, that one showed the room, but it didn't do anything, though, did it? Or maybe that opened the door. Oh, that would have opened this door, perhaps. Okay, clues, clues, clues. I need to light a flare in that corner to see if there's anything on the wall. You know, I think with a marginally different decoration pattern. Okay, how about up here? So that's inside the room. That does nothing. This does nothing. It's like, ooh, you can fly through here, but why? Alright. Come on, guys. Where's the answer at? Made me turn the lights on last time. Well, it seems like the lights are already on. What about this? It's in the shadow. No, that's the same texture as this, though. This room, nothing. That's all the same. And nothing here, so the doors are open. Yeah, that is the floor. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That doesn't seem to go anywhere. Can't see anything through here. Watch me get the drone stuck in here. Still hear all this whispering over here. Any monkey bars that I've missed? That's always another common one. Alright, let's check the statues a little more closely here. No other symbols. From top to bottom, nothing I can find. Do I need to press something on the back of them? You know what? Let's go unflip a switch and then let's go explore these guys, I guess, because I am... No, well, those guys... That one's got his back exposed and there's nothing behind it. This is troubling. They're not prone to leave this up to trial and error, as the other level indicated. I mean, there's got to be a clue. I mean, we got 4 different... I mean, is it based... I mean, if all the symbols on the top are the same... I mean, it seems like you're dealing with food, hunting, gathering, life types. You know, you got bird, fish, plant... Oh! Are you kidding me? So I'm just, like, randomly resetting them, and that was it. It's the first 2. The first, second, and that. Why? You know, that part theory of having the 2 birds, is it... Oh, you know what? So you got... Two bowls, 1 plant, 2 birds, 1 fish, 4 birds, 1 plant. So you got 2 plants. So it should be the other way. You would think maybe if it was pairs, you want 2 of everything. That's the only thing I can think of is 2 of everything. But right now it's technically 4 birds. So it's 4 birds and, you know, 2 of everything else, but no fish. Let me double check this here. So if I undo this one, will it close? Yep. Okay, I do not understand the logic, but it's essentially 1, 3, 5. I mean, it can't be too many combinations. Not like they're going to make you press 1 button, so how many combinations do you have left of pressing exactly 3 or something? So you know it's somewhere between 2 and 4. It's not going to be 5. Okay, well, we stumbled our way through that one. This looks like a good boss fight area. Apparently, the people of Tino's not very good at leaving clues. This is not. This can't be good. Nope. That wasn't there a second ago. That's probably gonna pop. There's more. Probably gonna get poisoned. No, not that one. Maybe they gotta keep sending. Might as well figure my way out of here first. I still see more green coming. Yep, more green coming. Okay, how am I getting out of here? Gonna have to jump. Okay. Eh? Oh, there we are. Rock wall, anything? I don't see anything down there. You can sting me all you want. I'm gonna ignore you. Okay, that was even an elevation point. Alright, where am I jumping across from? Not there. Nope. Missed the jump there. Monkey bars, climbing. Yeah, I know where they're coming from, but how am I supposed to get out of here? That's a bit far. Radioactive mosquitoes. Did not think that would be on today's bingo card. Alright, come on, stop that. Alright, you know what? I'm going to save from here so I don't have to keep fighting with that. Alright, where else might I find something useful here? Whoa, what's that up there? Like, come from two... No, I'm already on the other side of it. Never mind. Any ladders? Oh, there's a crystal over there. Okay. Ah! Okay, guess I'm running that way for now. There we go. It's a start. I'm going into another hole somewhere else. I'm gonna go from here. Okay, well, I guess it's drone time. Alright, so we jump from there to there, but there's not a whole lot to latch onto on that side. So even if I go up to there, it's an awfully long way down. Still a long way down if I drop off of that edge. Seemingly anything over there. Huh. You know, if I were to jump back over there, let's say if we jump off of this side, what do we get? Ooh, what's this? Is that where they come from? Oh, there's stuff in there. Oh, stuff from below. Is that water? That is not water. Okay, can I reach this? I don't think I'd want to, but... Checking for monkey bars. There's a ledge. Seems out of reach, though. That seems like the edge of the map. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, that is the hole they're flying out of, and you can actually get all the way over there, though. Somehow. I'm not trying to get on top of here, so even if I do, I guess I could drop down if that's accessible. Except there's nothing... Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's the path out if you can get to the other side. How would one do that? There's a ledge there. Aha. Ooh, that's still not very good, though. It's not very reassuring. Yikes. Okay, well, it's the next closest thing I got for now. Look up, dummy. There we go. Okay, I guess that's it. Maybe. Quite possibly. Let's find out. That's it. There we go. Okay. It doesn't want us to let us over that side so easily. It's kind of like you'd have to jump back to that side to get over there. Oh, they're sending more of them out. Okay, there we go. Get out of here, radioactive mosquitoes. That looks like a trap. Looks like we can go down on this one. No, hi! That's going to need something a little heavier. That's not going to cut it. Somehow I don't think... Ooh, they pushed me off the edge. You guys are jerks. So we got Amanda Walden stopping in on Twitch. Welcome. Yeah, I guess at first encounter those things suck unless you're talking about the you talking about the mosquitoes or these snake-headed minotaur-looking things. Yeah, it was my first time doing this, so oh, I'm on the other side. Yeah, the mosquitoes definitely, or actually no, it didn't seem like they did. They're jerks. Oh, both of them. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. All right, so let me save once I get in there next time. Okay, now that I know I need something a little heavier, I should have... How am I doing on rockets since I've never yet used them effectively anyway? No. Let's see if they're allergic to grenades. The bug's poison. Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell they didn't hit me too much. Once I got past them, at least. Okay, let's save from here. So are you proficient at the classics? Alright, here we go. What do we got with these guys? Aim, aim. Pull that out. These guys are the mortar launchers. Okay. Strutting around. These guys. Alright. Let's see if she can aim properly this time. Okay, so these guys have some hit points. Okay. Alright, how many grenades did I use to pull that off? 7. It's not too bad. Bye. Okay. So do I want to explore or keep going forward? Because it sure looks like a trap still up there. I guess I'll go forward for now. It seems like there's probably stuff down there, too. What else are we dealing with here? Maybe not. Nothing here. No quick way down from this side. Okay, we'll go check the other side real quick. German! I thought I was playing MechWarrior. Did I... Oh, did I not change the thumbnail on Twitch? Is that why? No, I got... Well, at least I picked the game right. It says Tomb Raider. And good evening to you, by the way. Alright, so yeah, they've got this here intentionally, so what's this going to do? We have to go find a key before progressing? That's a bit of an overjump. Alright, what we got going on? Ooh, there's a door, maybe? Random rubble. Oh, nothing out here of interest. Give me a foreign path for no good reason. Alright, what is this? Oh, well, it's a door, but it's closed. Okay, that's not very exciting. Can I still get back up the way I came down, though? If not, I gotta find a switch for the door. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, looks like we can get back up there. Yeah, welcome everybody who's watching. I see we got a few people join us on Twitch now. Kind of bouncing all over between YouTube and Twitch tonight. Okay, so for those not necessarily keeping tabs, I mean, this is like the last or second to last level on Tomb Raider 3, so I don't know if it's as long as the others. I could still have another hour out to go, which may not get finished tonight, but unless they decide to throw us into a boss fight right away, that'd be my hope, but I don't know. Okay, so I would think if that's that obvious... Oh, that now it starts moving. I was going to say, can I shoot it to stop the thing? But apparently it's motion activated. I mean, they already had running lights down here, so I guess why would a motion sensor be any surprise? I can expect more of those other dudes at any time. Oh, it sounds like more mosquitoes. Yep, glowing mosquitoes. Those are fun. Not really. Okay. Is that quicksand? When did they introduce quicksand? Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Let's find out if it's quicksand. Nope, it's not. Alright, get off me. Okay, grenade the mosquito, that works, but that's not what we're going for. Let's maybe deal with this. Alright, we're going to outrun them, hopefully. Bzz. 2 shots with a deagle? Are you kidding me? This is not a wise expenditure of bullets. Whoa. Beam me up, Scotty, from the temple under the ice. Alright, what we got going on here? This better not be the door out to the area we're just in. Oh, no. We are trapped in here for the moment. That's quicksand. Oh, are you kidding me? If that's my only way out of here, and there's no map, what are we doing? I am not playing this game. I'm not playing 20 questions with quicksand here. Apparently I'm not fully underwater yet. Can I drone my way under the water? Nope, I can't. Okay, alright. I see how it's gonna be. Nope, maybe not. Now I'm drowning. Okay. Let's not go that way yet. Get off me, bug. Do you like shotgun shells? A little buckshot to face. Nope. 2 shots. Is this quicksand? Nope, that's not quicksand. Dead end. Likely a dead end. Yeah, it's just... Oh, it still hit me when it hits the ground. Oh, there was... No, there's two of them there. Okay, so guess I'm not saving quite so frequently here until I know what I'm doing. Oh, look who it is. Let's see how you respond to high caliber rounds. And they blow up. Oh, but wait, there's more. When's he coming out? Oh, that one's coming out first. Oh, waste around. And how about that one? Even those guys still not like that horrible boss. Chairman suggesting grenades. I don't have a ton. It took like 8 to take care of 2 of those guys, and so given how many of these guys we might still be facing, I'm gonna have to hold off on using those just yet. Because being this far into the game and not seeing many weapon pickups, it's minus this, again, the secrets I haven't found. May have to be a little cautious on ammo conservation here. Alright, so... Ah, they put a switch in his cage. Is that the way out? Well, of course they'd put in the third one to unlock the door to get back out, right? Nope. Maybe it does something else. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste the flare. I can see on that screen, it's not even anything. 8 of them? Yeah, well, I mean, those guys move pretty fast, and the dodging still is not good in this game. Alright, that's not movable. Let's see what else is going on. Let's try to get to here. Okay. What's under there? Have to go all the way around. Kind of looks that way. No switch, just noise. And let's do that. Okay, so if I can't go any further that way, it looks like this is the way to get out of here. Oh, nice. Oh, I got Temple of Doom stuff going on here. Ugh, that's probably a door or platform. Got a switch there. Yeah, great. We got switches on the wall adjacent to platforms that don't move, so I hope we don't have any timed sequences here, but I'm not going to hold my breath. There's one. Okay, which way are we going here? Guess we're going across first, then down. Maybe we'll go through. We'll go through next. Huh. All right. I'm gonna have to save for sure. All right, let's go across first, if I can, if I may. There we go. Just what I needed. More flares. Uzi bullets of all things. Alright. Make sure I don't get hit by that thing. something opened. Alright, which ones? Those were already open. Nothing beneath me is opened yet. Wow, and we've now reached the bottom of the list. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, Chairman's saying it makes you show it open. There used to be. Actually, most of the time in Tomb Raider 1 it would. Sometimes it does, actually, but that's part of the problem is that they're still treating that as part of the puzzle-solving element to make you figure it out. And at this day and age, yes, it's actually getting pretty clunky to have to keep figuring out where it is every time now. So I'm kind of conflicted. In some cases it'd be nice. Some cases it's like, well, that's part of the process. I mean, because if you're observant and you look around, most of the times you're going to figure it out. See, I think some of these have now opened up. They don't make it too complicated, but okay. So that's 3 switches. Let's try this one. I mean, if the objective is to hit every switch, you're going to find what you need. Or it's going to activate what you need. Oh, that better not be timed. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so actually... Oh, okay, here we go. So that's not open yet. Ugh. Is something timed? Because I need that one to get across to there. Or I need to go down to there, over to there. I need to go all the way to the bottom first if I can do so without dying. Stuff on fire down there. Alright, I guess we'll do this. We'll do this, and this, and this, and this. And go over here. And find nothing. I guess we can make it to the bottom. And get that one. Where's the door that opened up? See, they did show you one that opened up, except I have no idea which room it's in. Great. So if I had to guess, that would... Nope, didn't do any of those yet. This door, that's nothing. Okay, guess we're going in the water. Oh, there's nothing here in the water. Why is the water here, then? Oh, really? Now they do that to mess with you. Yep, that still caught me after it did. The door that I passed when I was outside the temple, yeah, it could have been. It's... Oh, we're still missing a door, though. Oh, oh, that's dirty. Me off the ledge. Yeah, I got to do some of that again. Alright, so... So there's got to be a way out of the room, or everything that you need to get out of the room has got to be available. So those... So why would I need both of those? Because I can already get to that bridge. And I can work my way back up here. But I need to get out of the room. The question is, which is the way... Oh, the way out of the room is probably those doors on the floor down there. Eh. And this is the one that opens up the unknown thing. Or no, the next one might be. So what did that change? I don't see any change. They didn't start, those guys didn't start showing up till after this one, I don't think. Unless it's because I went down to the floor. Oh, no, that was at the bottom, that was in the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. That was the one I was running into that did not open yet, so that's like way back there. That's crazy to have. I mean, it's not the first time they've done that where you've got to backtrack like crazy for a secret. Now, those bugs come out of the hole in the wall there. Is there anything in here? No, that's probably just where they come out of or something. So we've got that one that's not available. Oh. So I can't get to that without having either of those. That one's not available yet. There's nothing in the water, so I don't want to go down if I don't have to. The floor doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know if that's not a climbing wall, is it? Doesn't seem like that'd be useful. So I got it. Oh, they're going to start popping out after I do that one. This is goofy. Okay. So that one's done. How'd I get over there? Let's see if I can just pop down from here. This is a very bad idea. Certifiably very bad idea. Okay. Let's save after doing this. I'm not doing this again. So they actually put a switch down there too with all that stuff. Okay. So I gotta go back up this way. Alright, so now I'll save, overwrite that. This, and this. Over to there. Over to there. Okay, what opened? Those two both the same. That didn't change anything. What's that all about? Oh, that's... Okay, there we go. That's now available. I can see it goes right underneath it. That's more hopeful. Really? That's not cool. Okay, now that one on the far side is open. Now, somehow I need to get that one, though. What a bunch of duty heads. Oh, as soon as I hit the floor is when they start coming out. I didn't hit the floor previously. No, you don't. Oh, ant still hit me on the ground. Maybe they'll come out while you're on the floor. Okay, but I got that. Nope, nope. I was right. That's where they're coming from, though. Okay, well, that one's available, but what does that do for me? There's no switch over there. I still need to be able to get to that one to get to the switch that's under the bridge. I don't want to have to go into the bug cave. Yeah, they're still sending them out. Do not want to keep wasting... Okay, that didn't work. Alright, so I got that one. Oh, no, oh, psh. Is there any way to get lucky to get that one? Actually, by glitching, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, I saved it. Never mind. I saved after doing that one already. Okay, so... Is there any other way to... As soon as you get that one, it's going to drop you right back onto the floor. But that's going to open that one. That does not seem all that helpful unless they want you to go in here. Why would you do that? Oh, monkey bars. Of course, always the monkey bars. The thing is, it still seems like I'm missing one if I need the other one to get to it. Alright, see, the bugs still haven't started coming out yet. Okay. So the one above me is now active. Still no bugs. Still no bugs. And it's going to drop me. Still no bugs. Okay. I like to not have bugs. Alright, but I will heal first and save. Alright, can I do a standing one from here? Yep. Running one. Standing one. Okay. That's a bit of a stretch, but I don't know what else we're doing here. See, it seems like that one should be available, but it's not. That's a long way. Oh, yep, she, like, released before getting there. How am I supposed to get that one to activate? That doesn't seem right. That one would have to be on the way out of there. Unless they're allowing... I mean, but it doesn't seem like that's the one allowing you to get in there if you're using the monkey bars to get to it. Alright, we'll try it from the bridge. It's kind of wonky, but... It seemed like it was too far last time. Or may you know what? It may not. It may be more narrow, so she might not be able to hit it. That's something they would do to make it difficult. Yeah, she let go. That's not cool. Let's try it from this side. Well, that wasn't even lined up. Nice. That was quality. Nope. Can I reach the bug hole? Nope. How am I going to do this? Nope, she's not going to do it that way. That platform's supposed to be open in order to get to that from underneath, but it's not. I don't know if I don't know if I have to undo one of these in order to reset that, make it available. Let's see if I bonk my face off of this part of the wall. Ping pong. I don't know any other way to do an angled jump here. Keep in the wrong option. I don't think I can stand on statue heads, can I? Probably not. Okay, well, I guess we're in the process of undoing switches at this point. Minus this one, because that's the secret door. Okay, so that undid those. I need those still. That did both of those. Of course, they put you in a room where you can't see them activate, so you gotta keep going back and forth. Now... hold on. No, so that's the one I thought I would have needed, but... Is that how I'm supposed to get down there? Oh, then it flipped these again. Oh, man. See, that one... Yeah, those closed. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you had to undo one of them. Alright, I'm guessing this is the trick, but we'll find out. There we go. Ridiculous. Still no bugs. The bugs are the floor sweep security system. Alright, so this probably should open that one. Oh, would you look at that? Called it. Now, why would I want to do that, though? Oh, the doors are open now, too. Okay, good. So now that I'm here... Still gonna end up running the bugs, though. Bug time. Ooh, that hurt. Is this a previous area or is this new? This looks mildly new. Ah. And deep water there. Likely spot for a boss fight. Oh, another key. Don't touch that thing. So it seems likely that coming down here was necessary. Ooh, hi! Gotta run. Could have been a T-Rex at least. Still got the rounds. Why didn't he drop the key? Is there another one? Don't know where this is gonna go. Nowhere. And that might go somewhere. What a freaking labyrinth. Okay, so we got a ladder out of here. This seems like the obvious path. Let's go over to this. Oh, seriously? She can't climb out because of the water? Guess that's only an exit point then. Do these move? Doesn't seem like it, and it's not going to help you get anywhere. Primarily just for cover, then. Did I check over here? Ooh! Freaking auto spawns. Alright, I need some health. Okay, that's fantastic. We had a monster closet in the labyrinth. 2 of them, to be precise. Well, I think we're going to be working on the rest of this next time, because we still have at least half a temple to discover. Still have the secret to go after. And relative positioning, I have no idea where we're at. Man, there's mosquitoes waiting. That's kind of them. Count on their hospitality and patience. Alright, so what's this going to do? Okay, so are we in the same room before, or is that a different beam? Oh, we're probably in the same room. We were just on the upper floor. Alright, so interestingly... we have the key. I can't walk into the yellow beam of doom? kind of game is this? I didn't save down there, did I? Ah. This is where you say mistakes were made. All right. So let's go. We'll keep working the double taps of the Desert Eagle there. Now I know there's not a whole lot to see in here. Was there even a health pack? Oh, there's the key. No, get out of there. Are you telling me you can't swim your way out of that? Wow, they give you one way out of this. It's right next to the monster closet, too. Either they're that one or one of the others. Well, I might as well save me some bullets then. See ya, scrubs. No, up, Lara. Alright, do not bungle this. Okay. Turn and burn. That was not the gun I wanted to use. And I'm still getting hit. Okay, let's see what happens now. Great. I don't know what that did. It took the key, so it did something. Okay, so I don't have a way back up there to my knowledge. Ooh, what's that? Nope, just a staircase. Also a staircase. More bugs that come from the upper room. Okay, so now we're back to possibly familiar territory here. Question is, which way do we come in? Is it from here? Oh no, this is the... Oh. This is not the way in. This was the mud room. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be... Unless there's a quick way out of here, I'm not thinking there's... Let's see, she kind of gets her way out of here. And it starts sinking again. Ooh, yeah, she sinks quick. Yeah, as soon as she hits over there... Haven't found a map either. Let's see if I hug the wall. And start sinking really fast. See, that does not seem like the way to go. Okay, well, maybe there's a standard path out of here. Considering they don't give you a map. Wow, that does glitching out. Stop. Man, that's twitchy. Well, I guess that's the closest I'm gonna find for a ledge. Oh, but I'm sinking. Stop sinking. Wow. Come on, Laura. there a button to hit? Well, I can shoot while I'm in here. That's cool. Not really what I'm trying to do. There's an angled ramp there, but that doesn't seem like it's going to help me any. Yeah, that's going to do anything for me. So all I will have done is gone in a loop, only to get to this black hole area. Oh, there's a way out over there. Still gotta go through the drowning section here, though. So really, they made you go in one direction around the circle. Make you waste 20 minutes. Again, can we say bad game design, please? Yeah, so you could have just walked right through there, but they wanted to make you experience the quicksand for 20 minutes. I mean, it's like if the players, I mean, the one option is not get trapped in the room, but once you're trapped in the room, you're like, was it supposed to be a penalty box? Let's not go through that again. Alright, so we got multiple options here. Oh, more bugs. Bugs. Come on, you can make it. Whoa, okay, so we got multiple things going on here. Well, maybe it was just a split path. Let's find out. Yeah, what's the giant monkey here? Decoration, okay. Okay, so there was nothing other than just trying to come up this way instead. Not all that exciting, honestly. And here we have the bridge over the quicksand. Another delightful tourist attraction. So that kind of looks like a hole in the wall. But is it that, or is it for more bugs? Okay. Not seemingly anything exciting there. That's the one we just walked into. Alright. Yeah, look at this little artifact we're going to pick up. So this better drain the mud so we can get out of here. Otherwise it's got to open a door somehow. Did I call that or what? Oh yeah, it drained the mud alright. It's causing the whole place to collapse. Oh, except... Oh, I was gonna... go, Laura. Yeah, so we're gonna go back down the way we came in, but... It's gonna be a chasm at this point! Perhaps I was not to go that way. Well, we have successfully sacrificed Laura to the volcano. Boo. Okay. I'm not the one in the wall. So, can I get successfully clocked on the head from picking up, or from being hit in the head by the rocks? We're about to find out. Like that. I did. Question answered. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Alright, let's save before picking it up this time. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we get more here. Around this time. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay. Alright, let's just... Actually, let's do a health. And then do a save. Shaking screen, not cool. Alright, so now we got a different way out of here. That's not even remotely obnoxious. Just hit me on the head while I'm trying to escape. Alright, did this open up? There we go. That opened up for us. So that's not what I want. Go down, dummy. Down. Stop shaking the camera. I mean, I get it, there's effect and all, but it's also time to stop that. There. Okay, okay. Bullets, you say? Okay, what's this going to do for us? Yeah, we got a dual access here. What's going on? That looks like a one-way trip. Maybe not. Is that a secret that, like, that's timed? And now I can't go back down there to get the switch? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh. What? Okay, so that's closed. Oh, that was going to open for us. Okay. Oh, no, we're right back in the central death beam room. Okay. So I had to go through the mudroom to get the mask. Oh, no. Oh, I need 4 of them. Get off me. I'm dead. Well, that was all my Uzi rounds. Okay. Great. I gotta find 3 more of those. Oh, what's he holding? Can I take that, or is that just for decoration? Okay, well, given how long it took to go through the pleasantries of the mudroom to get that, I think we're going to hold off on further progress there. Let me at least go back up to the 2nd floor here. I'll see if I can get to the secret room, but I obviously went the wrong way. I don't remember which way we came in from. Oh, that's right. We came in from here. Let's go back out there. Okay, and it was down below this. Okay, so if we at least get the secret knocked out, I'll feel a little bit better about having to try to remember how to do that next time. Okay, there we go. Nice ledge grab there, Laura. No, tell me that's not timed. It's timed? Are you kidding me? That's asinine. If that was like I had to make my way back through there and come all the way out to get that without going into another room. You get out of here. I was hoping to have that taken care of, unless there was another one out here. Doesn't look like it. That's all kinds of ridiculous. The question is, can you get back into the main room, since some of those seem to have, like, locked doors and stuff? Great. Okay. That's going to do it for now, so I don't know if I'm going to revisit that or not, but that's likely going to have to happen. Granted, my determination for secrets has not been very thorough thus far, especially since some have been timed or just unknown in the physical necessities like backflips and crazy things to get to them. All right, well, it's been a busy social night, looks like. So thanks to everybody that's been hanging out. Looks like I had a few people across the board, so we had some people on YouTube. Appreciate Best91 hanging out. Appreciate some people hanging out on Twitch, including Amanda and Chairman. And that's all I see for the moment. So, if you want to keep tabs what's going on, don't forget to hit the follows and subscribes. And I forgot to mention top of the show, Metal Slug Tactics is almost here, so hopefully next week we might be able to revisit Tactical Tuesday again, but we'll, of course, likely still have some Mech Warrior until I figure out what else to do for filler when there's motivation. Also got the show this weekend, so this will probably be the last stream up until next week sometime, but always feel free to check out the Linktree account on any of the descriptions. That's the best way to keep tabs on latest events and where to find us. So that'll do it for tonight. Thanks everybody for joining, and see you soon. Have a good weekend.